pardon me if I still sound a little sick. I am just getting over a cold, so pardon me if I sniffle and cough. But I did want to say really quick before we get into this video that I currently have a pre-order going for some charms and stickers that I made over on my Coffee. So if you want, you can also toss me a couple dollars and I will do a little doodle for you, but go check it out. It'll be up for the rest of October because they are kind of more spooky themed, and you will get updates once it is over. But yeah, now that it is spooky season, speaking of which, why not start off with something spooky? I do have a lot of spooky things planned. I do plan on, for the month of October, usually I post one video every 2 weeks. I plan on posting one video every week. A lot of it will be Phasmophobia VODs and Silent Hill playthrough, so that will be fun. But I do have a couple spookier Speedpaints to do as well. This I actually did. I feel like I've been saying this a lot recently, but I do have a lot of art like this on backlog. This was done a while ago, but I knew I wanted to keep it for October because, duh, it's kind of perfect for it. So this is my character. His name is Samuel. No, he does not go by Sam. And this man is a villain. You'll see on my Twitter I was posting that I like a lot more villain characters the older I get, and it's true. Somehow they're almost more relatable than any hero as I get older. Maybe I'm just jaded by society. I don't know. I really wanted to, because I've been doing a lot of paintings with very dramatic lighting, I wanted to do more dramatic shadows where almost this entire piece in this character is engulfed in shadow, which is sort of his domain, because Samuel is an entity from another dimension. Who would have thought? And where he comes from is entirely shadow. There's almost no light available. And it's full of icky, spooky, creepy things lurking around. So it's not any place for any human to be. But this piece was a lot of fun because I got to mess around with the shadows in the background a lot, because it's just, I basically painted it all black, outlined what I wanted to be there with one color, and then took that one color and basically just shaped it to be what I wanted it to be. They're like these very strange tendrils. It's a lot of like going back and forth between red and black, and then using that as red is like the positive shape, and the black obviously as the negative shape, the negative space. And the same with the eyes too. It's just like I'm making a shape with the red and then erasing where I don't want it to be. So that's kind of fun. It's a little looser. And then what I think I did for this piece, if I remember correctly, is I kept the line art with the shading until the very end, and rather than merging it all on top, I just added a new layer and then painted directly on top of everything. Sometimes it's a little less stressful to do it that way, for me at least, because I have everything right there, and of course I could duplicate everything, but I don't know, sometimes it's nice to like toggle back and forth and have everything that I'm painting on one layer, and then everything else over there. I did end up having a bit of a tough time because he's in shadow, figuring out exactly what to do with the background. I tried to do something more contrasty where there's more red coming up from the bottom half of the piece, but it just ends up looking strange because everything else is so in shadow, and it doesn't end up like kind of corresponding with the shading on him. So I kind of had to scrap it and just thought, I'll just add more eyes everywhere. So if you are triggered by many eyes, or I guess even a little bit of tryptophobia, You might want to look away from here on, because I think it's going to be a lot of eyes. And I did showcase, I will show it on screen too, the, like, quote-unquote concept art or turnaround that I have for him. He does have heels. Samuel is a tall man, but that does not mean he's not going to wear some heels, because I feel like every male that I draw, I give them some form of heel. I want him to be very gentlemanly, very sophisticated, well-dressed individual. Because a sharply dressed man makes for a good villain to me. I like a rugged hero and a clean villain. I wanted him to be not necessarily morally gray, but aggressively morally gray. His story is that he's an entity from another dimension that likes to eat people, but they like to eat what he calls, like, scum of the earth. Like, he likes to eat bad people, but he likes to eat them, and he likes to tear them apart, devour them. He doesn't care what he has to do to get it. And he's sort of almost Slenderman-esque. He likes to, like, stalk and hunt his prey, and he has, like, these tendrils that come out of his back, and he can open, like, rifts between his dimension and ours in order to snatch up his prey. But he likes to, because it's kind of hard for him to be in our dimension, he likes to have a proxy, a human, who helps him sort of navigate through this world and help him, like, stabilize himself. So he gives them a smidge of his power in order for him to get closer to much, much more of his buffet. Typically how I like to think, when he opens a rift, the world, it's sort of like a split between dimensions of his and ours, where everything is red. So, like, if you're in your room, imagine it but bathed in, like, black and red. Like it was night and someone was shining just a single, like, red light inside. I feel like that's how it would look. And people can't see him that way, but I don't know. I've kind of wanted to make a whole comic about it. About him and this one proxy. And the others that he encounters, because there's others like him, he's not the only one, of course, and they're very territorial. Basically, I imagine his proxy's a girl, duh. Sort of navigating, like, they have to go from place to place very frequently, essentially making her homeless, but having to hunt down all these horrid people. Maybe some good people get tossed in there on accident, but it's kind of a fun thing to talk about. I've kind of wanted to do more videos talking about world building and the stories that I have, including, like, for Hex and other characters, because it's fun. And I do post a lot of that on my Patreon Discord, specifically for patrons, so if you want to toss $1 my way, you can also get access to that. I very much enjoy Samuel. He's definitely really, really fun to draw, because he's a selfish man. Does what he wants, gets what he wants, and I like that. Before I go into a coughing event, I do just want to say, I'm gonna step out, because I want to save my voice as much as I can. I hope you guys enjoy October and all the spooky season. If you've got anything planned for October, anything spooky, anything fun you plan on doing or making, please let me know. I would love to hear. If anyone's trick-or-treating or dressing up or going to a party or doing anything fun, I wanna be known. Tell me what you're up to. I don't plan on doing too much for Halloween, unfortunately. No one trick-or-treats around here because I live in an apartment complex, and I don't know if I'll dress up. Maybe I will. Who knows? But stay fun, stay spooky, stay safe. I will see you much, much more for October. So, enjoy yourself, enjoy the rest of your day, do something nice for yourself. and I'll leave you to the rest of this lovely art.
It's okay to be on top like forever, man. This is hard beeping after aliens. We on top of the world, we the sapiens. Do you understand massive complication there? Do you really think you know what I'm made of? My flow is so magical, I'm old, call me Gandalf. You can shine, but I'm about to go off. I don't wanna believe what I'm saying, but I cannot do this at all. Welcome to reality, there's no way back. 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 Welcome to reality, there's no way back.
I've been watching you. I've been watching you. Just come to me.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you to all my patrons for supporting me. Special shout out goes to my $20 Demon tier patrons, Mimi Chai and Jay Laughs. See you guys next time, bye!